What's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another great episode of Simone with the Sports. I'm Simone, bringing out daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here and you haven't already subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you stop what you're doing, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. The first link is to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel that you love so much. Second link is to shop the official Simone with the Sports, a merch collection, get you the classic tee, the wavy tee that I've been rocking lately, and the JALEN Make It Hurt tee. And the last link is to subscribe to our podcast, Tough Calls, where me and Dylan have some of your favorite sports and analysts, reporters, former and current athletes, chop it up with us on the pod. And guys, turn your notification bells on because videos are coming like boom, 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 boom. And you don't miss a single video or a single live stream when we do start going live again. So y'all, Washington lost to Dallas today by a score of 27-20. Dallas was up, I think, 24-0 and let Washington march back. And mind you, this is a Washington team that's really beat up. But now the Dallas Cowboys, who we needed to be rooting for, we as in Eagles fans, we had to root for Dallas today, because we needed Dallas. We don't want Dallas. We didn't want Washington winning the division or Washington pushing up to win the division and then Dallas becoming a wild card spot, because we really can't pull away from the Washington football team in the wild card race, especially with this win today that Dallas got, putting another nail hopefully in the Washington's coffin of pushing them down the wild card race. So right now, and one of the biggest stats that came out today, Dak Prescott is now 19-3 against NFC East teams in the last 5 years, y'all. 19-3 in the last 5 years against NFC East teams, and now the Dallas Cowboys have a 3-0 lead. Not a 3-0 lead. They have a 3-game lead on the division. So they only have to win pretty much one division game. It's only 4 games left. They only have to win one more division game to lock up the NFC East and win the NFC East. So currently right now, the Eagles are we're ninth in the wild card race. So right now, Washington now drops to 6-7 on the season. So Washington drops to 6-7, which makes us closer to Washington. So we're 6-7, Washington 6-7. Washington is the team that's right above us. If we beat Washington next week, then we have that one game out of the wild card race. So we did not get any help from the Vikings this week. The Vikings to lose to the Pittsburgh Steelers, but the Vikings ended up winning their game. So they're 6-7. The Saints didn't do us any favors either. The Saints ended up beating the Jets. So now they're 6-7. Now we do have the potential tiebreaker over the Saints. If it does come down to us versus the Saints, we do have the tiebreaker against the Saints. So right now the Saints at 6-7, they're at the number 11 spot. So the Falcons got a win today. They beat the Panthers. It could have gone either way for us there, because we beat the Panthers and the Falcons, so we have the tiebreakers over those two. The Falcons are 6-7. The Panthers are now 5-8. Just to make this a note, y'all, the Panthers have one of the easiest schedules remaining in the NFC. So we need the Falcons to lose because we don't want the Falcons to creep up. The Falcons are only one game behind us, and it's because we had that tiebreaker over them. So the Vikings are 8th right now. The Eagles are 9th. The Falcons are 10th. We don't need the Falcons to creep up on us. The Saints are 11th. We don't need them to creep up on us as well. So when it comes to the games left, the only really games left today that really is going to impact us, not really, is the Giants game. So the Giants right now, they are 4-8. They're playing the Chargers as right now when I'm doing the video. The Giants, they do have one game over us. So even though they're 4-8, if they win today, they will go to 5-8. And then they're still creeping too close behind us, just depending on how these last games shakes out. So pretty much any NFC team we need to lose. So right now, it's still very close. The Cardinals are number 1 right now at 10-2. The Packers are number 2 at 9-3. The Bucks are playing the Bills right now. They're currently number 1. The Cowboys are number 4. And then the 3 wild card teams as of right now are the Rams, the 49ers, and Washington. So we're 2 games out of a wild card spot. The Vikings, who are one game out of a wild card spot, have a very tough remaining schedule. So we definitely need the Vikings to lose out, and we need Washington to continue to lose as well. We have to do what we have to do and beat Washington. We have to pretty much. We're 6-7. Winning out would be great for us. I don't know how realistic that is. We have 2 games against Washington. They're all division games, which is super tough. We have a rematch against the Cowboys. We have a rematch against the Giants. We definitely have to win all of our rematches. So we have to win that rematch against the Cowboys. We have to win that rematch against the Giants. We have to win at least one of those games against Washington. So I think if we go at least 9-8, we can get a playoff spot. I really do. Because like I said, the Vikings, they have an extremely tough schedule remaining. So I think the Vikings can fall. The Atlanta Falcons, like I said, they have an easy schedule remaining, so we don't want them to creep up on us. And then it's just going to come down to Washington, the 49ers losing. Now, 49ers are number 6 right now in the wild card race, but they're only 6-6. They still can do us favors by losing. We only have one more loss than them right now. So the 49ers losing would definitely benefit us. Next week, it's the 49ers and the Falcons. So that's going to be a tough one. 49ers and Falcons. I'm not sure who we should root for in that case. We have the tiebreaker against the Falcons, so I'm assuming we should root for the 49ers. We should root for the Falcons because we have the tiebreaker against the Falcons. We do not have the tiebreaker against the Niners. So next week, we need the Falcons to beat the Niners. Then the Niners have the Titans, which is going to be an extremely tough game. They have the Texans and then the Rams. So they have 2 really tough games in the Titans and the Rams that I project them to lose. So hopefully they lose there and we can start to inch up. But next week we definitely, I think, need to root for the Falcons over the Niners, because the Niners will drop to 6-7. If we win, we'll be 7-7. The Falcons will be 7-7, and we'll have that tiebreaker over the Falcons, and we will jump up and continue to rise. So like I said, we need the Vikings to lose, we need the Niners to lose, we need Washington to lose, and the Saints to keep losing. But guys, that's just the state of the union. It's looking like the Cowboys are pretty much going to run away with the division, which I'm fine with as long as Washington doesn't take up a wild card spot, because it's definitely not going to. I mean, it could be the 3 of us, just depending on what the Niners do, the Vikings do. It could be us, Washington, and the Cowboys all in there. So we'll see. But guys, make sure you like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Check out my links down below. Next week, we will have a Washington football team versus Eagles preview, and we're also going to be talking about a little bit of draft stuff. So make sure y'all tapped in, subscribe to the channel, and until I talk to you guys next time.